Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We'll study about the Elizabethan period today. This started from 1558 and lasted till 1603. And this Elizabethan period is known by the name of Queen Elizabeth. One. This is where Renaissance began. And we can also call it early modern English. Period. This is also called Age of Shakespeare. Because of William Shakespeare. And it is also called Golden Age. Of English literature. Golden Age of English literature. This is also called Golden Age of English drama because so many dramas were written and performed in this age. English drama plus English poetry, because dramas in this age were written in poetry. The dialogues were written in poetry, and so many dramatists were from this age, like Edmund Spenser, Shakespeare, and so on. Okay. To name some of the important theaters where the dramas were played, one of the most important theater of this age was the Red Lion Theatre. The Red Lion Theatre. In 1567, other notable theatres also include the Curtain Theatre and the Globe Theatre. The Curtain Theatre and the Globe Theatre. This was in 1577 and this was in 1599. These were the most notable and famous theatres during the age of Shakespeare or Elizabethan period. Shakespeare himself is considered one of the greatest dramatists. One of the greatest. If we come to important genres written during this age, important genre. So we see a lot of comedy, we see tragedy, and we also see history plays. We do see a mixture of tragedy and comedy in some plays of Shakespeare as well. Now coming to the important writers of this age, we see the name of Edmund Spenser. We see the name of Sir Philip Sidney. We also come across the works of Francis Bacon, who is known for his essays. During this age, 1561 till I guess 1626. We'll correct that, confirm it later. Sir Philip Sidney, 1554 till 1586. 1552 till 1599. He wrote The Fairy Queen. I'll make specific videos about their works, their lives, but I'll give a brief overview about their works in this video. So the important work for which Edmund Spenser is known is The Fairy Queen. Important work of Sir Philip Sidney is Astrophil and Stella. He is also called the father of criticism. Father of English criticism. Francis Bacon has written so many essays. We can cite the history of Henry VII. One, two, three. Okay, another important name in this age is Christopher Marlowe, one of my personal favorites. Christopher Marlowe. He also belonged to this age. Okay, Christopher Marlowe, he was a dramatist, he was a poet, and he wrote, we all know he wrote Dr. Faustus. Dr. Faustus. Another important name is Shakespeare, William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare. He has written so many dramas. He has written some 37 plays, coupled with 154 sonnets. And 2 long narrative poems. 2 long narrative poems. Okay. Among his works, we'll discuss his life, his works in a different video. But to give some examples, he has written Hamlet, one of the greatest works. He has also written Macbeth, King Lear, Othello. These are his tragedies. King Lear, Othello. Okay. Also, let me clear this. University wits also belong to this age. University wits. This was a group of young dramatists associated with two universities, Oxford and Cambridge. Uh, they introduced romantic drama into English theatre. Before that, we have discussed that there was comedy, tragedy, and history plays, but these were the guys who introduced romantic uh, dramas into the English theatre. Some important university wits are George Peele, Robert Greene, Thomas Nash, Thomas Lodge, Thomas Lodge, Lodge, Thomas Lodge, and Thomas Kidd. There were a lot of Thomases. Thomas Kidd, John Lilly, and Christopher Marlowe also belonged to the university wits. Okay, thank you.